Hi folks, hope you're okay today. I want to read a large quote by C.S. Lewis, which is excellent. He says, "My argument against God was that the universe seemed so cruel and unjust. But how had I got this idea of just and unjust? A man does not call a line crooked unless he has some idea of a straight line. What was I comparing this universe with then, when I called it unjust? If the whole show was bad and senseless from A to Z, so to speak, why did I, who was supposed to be part of the show, find myself in such a violent reaction against it? Of course I could have given up my idea of justice by saying it was nothing but a private idea of my own, but if I did that, then my argument against God collapsed too, for then argument depended on saying the world was really unjust, not simply that it did not happen to please my fancy. Thus, in the very act of trying to prove that God did not exist, in other words, that the whole of reality was senseless, I found I was forced to assume that one part of reality, namely my idea of justice, was full of sense. The whole universe has no meaning. We should never have found out that it has no meaning, just as if there were no light in the universe, and therefore no creatures with eyes, we should never have known it was dark. Dark would be without meaning." C.S. Lewis. I think that is an absolutely brilliant idea. You see this time and again where atheists and skeptics, on the one hand, believe that there is no meaning to the universe, yet are always acting with meaning. That that micro meaning is an indication that there is a bigger meaning. And the ideas of justice, the ideas of evil, to say that there is no evil in the world, that there is no ultimate justice, and then at the same time turn around and say, well, if there is a God, he is evil, is just a contradiction in terms. And C.S. Lewis has put his finger on the argument there. So that's my argument against God by C.S. Lewis.